Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show as we turn to motoring matters now and the brand new hotness. And I'm not talking about the Mitsubishi parked in our garage, but the jacket that Gav is wearing. Gav and Chiro, welcome, gentlemen, from OverdriveTV. What's cooking in the basement, boys?
Good morning, Gav. I'm so glad you picked up on Gav's jacket. That's where I'd like to start the show this morning. Gav, why are you wearing that jacket?
I'm wearing this jacket because our favourite driver, Chiro, Kimi Raikkonen, has just gone in for back surgery. He's missing the last 2 Grand Prix of the year, so I thought I'd wear it in his honour.
Ah, there we go.
Wish him all the best.
And if I'm not mistaken, you actually got that from Lotus.
Yes,
you didn't just go and buy one at
No, from
store.
the pit garage in Singapore. Not from Kimi Raikkonen himself, he was still asleep. But yeah.
Nice. Now, in the 2 years that we have been on your televisions making very little sense every morning, we have never featured a Mitsubishi in the studio.
That is
so here one is.
Yes, it is, and it is the Mitsubishi ASX.
ASX, which stands for Active Sporty Crossover.
Yes, it does.
Now, don't tell me how to live.
I must be honest, Chiro, if it wasn't for this Lancer-like grille, I would be hard-pressed to guess that this was a Mitsubishi.
Yeah, sort of from this point backwards, it kind of looks like they're painted by numbers, really.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And I think as a niche brand like Mitsubishi or Subaru, they're the most niche Japanese brands. You know, go a little wild, do something a little bit different.
Go a bit crazy.
But that having been said, this car has some very, very, very good features in it.
Yes, it does. And I think it has quite a few advantages over normal hatchbacks, but we'll get to those in a little bit. Now, the only engine you can have here is a 2-litre naturally aspirated, and it actually feels really good, and it's quite fuel efficient as well.
It is, yeah. I mean, and it's 0 to 100 time is just under 10 seconds, but you were saying that it feels a lot quicker.
It does feel a lot faster than that, yeah. A lot perkier, it really does. So fuel consumption here is about 7.5 litres to the 100, which is very good for a 2-litre motor.
No, naturally aspirated motor.
Naturally aspirated, yeah.
And it's got a tank of 63 litres, so you'll get about 800 kilometres of fuel range on that,
Yeah, now there's quite a lot happening inside, so let's go inside there and have a look. Now, first of all, it is keyless entry, so that means you'll definitely lose your key at some stage, because that's what I always do.
Absolutely.
And what's happening in here is quite a lot of stuff as standard. I've got quite a lot of steering wheel controls, I've got cruise control.
You've got fog lamps as standard, you've got a touch screen here.
Park distance control, and heated seats as well, and electric seats, which is quite nice.
That's a lot.
Now, something we do want to show you, though, is the Rockford-Fosgate sound system.
Yes, indeed. Now, for our elderly viewers...
Yes, that's not a gin. It is a... it is a company that makes very large sound systems. So, I've got the whole car going on there. But you've got to listen to this thing. Let me see if I can get a song up for us here.
No, that's not going to happen.
Are you sure? Hang on, here we go. Here we go. Come on, sound system, give me something.
There's nothing
happening there.
We promise you it really is impressive. Now,
it worked in the dry run.
Of course.
Anyway.
Now, more importantly, Chiro, how does this drive?
Well, in fact, Gav, I've actually been really enjoying it, except for the clutch pedal, which feels like it's come from another car.
So it feels like the clutch, you were saying it feels like it's in my footwell.
Yes, yeah, you can do the clutching, I'll just do the gears. But let's take a walk to the back, because I actually want to show you...
And as you can hear, it comes with a wide array of beeps.
Oh, God, these cars just beep all the time. Now, I wanted to show you what should have been making all of that noise, and it is a giant subwoofer. Now, that's got absolutely nothing to do with dogs. That is just a very large speaker, which makes a hell of a lot of noise.
And now, obviously, it starts... Now, that produces 500 watts. The whole car produces 110 kilowatts.
What? That's hilarious. There we go. That's what happens when you leave your USB stick in there. And the thing is, it's quite cleverly integrated into the boot, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't take up any of your mountain biking space.
No, completely.
No, or your space for your mountain bike.
And it is so powerful. That produces 500 watts. The whole car produces 110 kilowatts, so that's about a 200th of the entire car's power is in the back.
Yeah, so if you're stuck without any petrol, you can just turn the sound system up, and you'll probably be able to bounce all the way to the nearest petrol station. So let's quickly take you through some of its rivals and the pricing as well. Now, the range starts at about 290. This particular car is 322 with all of those options that we spoke about.
Yeah.
And it's, Gav, have you ever heard of somebody having a problem with their Mitsubishi?
I've never, you know what, my family's first VCR was made by Mitsubishi, and it lasted for about 25 years. I'm sure it's probably still
going somewhere.
It taped about 4 World Cups, that thing, and it still worked, yeah.
No, very reliable, these cars. And this has got a fantastic safety rating as well. 5 stars on the Euro NCAP with 7 7 airbags as well, which is almost as many speakers as it's got, actually.
Exactly. And you're saying it's 322,000 Rand for this, which is, for a similarly spec'd, it's cheaper than a similarly spec'd iX35 from Hyundai.
Yeah.
And also the Kia Sportage, which I think is the most beautiful of the cars in this segment.
Okay, I'm quite a fan of the Volkswagen Tiguan, but that also is a bit more expensive as well.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, you know, which is always a bit dangerous, but if you're going to have one car, I think this is a lot better than just an ordinary family hatchback.
Absolutely.
Because, for instance, you can just attack speed bumps.
Yeah, I mean, I've still have no idea what they're called speed bumps. If anything, they slow you down. But this apparently is great over them.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to go a little bit off-roading, this is going to do a lot better than just your, you know, your normal Golf 7 or whatever it is. You've got great ride height there.
Absolutely.
As well. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Thanks very much, guys. That's all from us down here in the basement.
Yep, we're never letting you out of the basement again, boys. Thank you so much. That looks like an absolute gem. You can pick up the conversation with the guys at OverdriveTV. That's at OverdriveTV is their Twitter handle. Now, tomorrow night is a very big night in the creative arts. It is the Bookmark Awards, which is basically like the Oscars for anything digital. Kat's about to cast some light on what is going to be a glittering affair. Take a look.
With a range of quality products guaranteed nationally, you will always find there's so much more to Midas.